Welcome to a
good service. Thank you, everyone.
welcome to another episode of JJW Sports Chat. I'm Will the Thrill.
And I'm just Josh. Thanks for coming to hang out with us on this another Tuesday night. And this is our last show of the year. It's been
Last show of 2025.
About 5 months, give or take, for us doing it of the year. It's been fun. Been a lot of fun. Looking forward to getting into next year and doing a lot more. With that, we will start with football, of course, like we always do. And I will start us off because we had the first Christmas game. Cowboys going to Washington. Yes, we did pull out a win, 30-23. But news as of like a couple hours ago, we have released our best corner, Trevon Diggs.
Wow. And
Put
I
him
thought
on
that was
waivers.
just...
We put him on waivers. So now anybody can pick him up. And guess who one of the front runners are picking him up?
The Packers.
No.
Oh. The Bears?
No. Where's his brother? Well, yeah, where's his brother play?
New England. Really? Reuniting makes you feel so good.
New England and the Chargers are the top two of what like analysts and everyone's saying that are the best landing places and most likely for him. Kudos to him. Go somewhere, go win. And that's crazy because they just signed him to a $97 million 5-year extension 2 years ago, and now they released him. Now, I kind of understand where they might be coming from because he's been injured the last couple of years, pretty much since he got his contract. Not that that's his fault,
right?
But I get where they're coming from. Could be coming from, but this is just Jerry Jones once again. Couldn't blame it otherwise because apparently he's still gonna fire the defensive coordinator. And he's already apparently talking to other ones. So we'll see what happens with that whole situation there. As of last time I looked, which is like a couple minutes ago, no one has picked up Diggs or officially yet. Probably not until tomorrow. But yeah, kudos to him for getting out of there. Whatever the hell's going over there with that crap show. Yeah. So yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Get rid of our next best defensive player. You've gotten rid of 2 of them this year.
Yeah, in 1 year. In 1 year.
2 of them. What the hell are we doing?
It's my team. It's my money. I do what I want.
This man talks about he wants to win. But yet you're giving, and see, at least with Parsons, you can say, okay, we got a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. You're getting nothing in return for Diggs at all. Nothing. Move on. Move on.
Oh, shit. As the circus in Dallas continues.
Pretty much.
And in other news, the Detroit Lions traveled to Minnesota. Yeah, 23-10 Vikings. Oh, that's a tough one. Vikings eliminate Lions with defense dominating 23-10. Doesn't that knock them out of the playoff race now? sitting at 8-8.
Hold on.
I think it does.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. It has knocked them out. I think they still have a slight chance this week, depending if they can win and some other teams can lose, kind of situations. So we'll see. But it don't look good.
No. So that could be it for Detroit, which is crazy.
Oh no, that actually does put them out.
Yeah. Sitting at 8-8. Who would have thought an 8-8 record is confirmed as that shows how tough the NFC is.
Yeah, because the only team right now without a double-digit wins going into the playoffs for the NFC is the Packers at 9-6, or at least still have a chance, or still in the race with the wild card. That's crazy.
That's crazy. The Broncos take on the Kansas City Chiefs minus Patrick Mahomes. And another L for KC. 20-13. Knicks, only 182 yards, 1 TD. I think was plenty enough for it.
Not surprised the Chiefs didn't win. Now Andy Reid came out, I believe today. Yeah, it was today. I read it and said he is coming back next year. He has no plans to retire and stop coaching or anything like that because people were wondering, with everything going on, is he done? He plans on coming back. As far as he knows, it's still his contract, so he's coming back.
Is Travis Kelce's the question?
Yeah, he's the big question. I don't think he's coming back. It's time to go be Mr. Swifty and just go enjoy his life.
Hey, do what your brother does. Make appearances here and there.
Hey, and that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with it, but go do it, dude. You had a Hall of Fame career. Don't try playing another year to just go out, dude.
Yeah. I know you want to go out on a high note. Nobody wants to go out with a disappointing season, but I can't say they finished 6-10, 5-4 at home for Kansas City. The Texans defeated the Chargers, where I think a lot of people doubted them for this one. 20-16 in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So it's the Texans defense who swarms the Chargers after offense fast start and playoff clinching victory. So that also tells you something.
Yep.
Stroud has 2 TDs in that game, 244 yards by CJ Stroud.
Crazy. Texans looking good again. Had a little rough start, turned it around. Good for them. There was 2 games Saturday. Moving on to the next game on Saturday. We had the Baltimore Ravens going to good old Green Bay. Ravens pulling out 41-24.
Woo!
Definitely did not expect that.
Definitely did not.
Holy crap.
Hey, Derrick Henry had 216 yards, but he carried the ball 36 times for 4 TDs. Someone went off. But I don't think
Lamar played, did he?
I don't know, but I know for a fact that Love did it. I don't think Love did.
Neither one of them did. Well, because I think Green Bay knew they clinched already. I think they saved them. But yeah, Tyler Huntley was in. He had 107 yards. No, for the Baltimore. He had
Yeah,
107 yards
because
and
Willis got the start for the Packers, and he had 288 yards throwing.
and 60 yards and 2 touchdowns running.
Oh,
on 9 carries.
okay.
Unless that's a mess up, but yeah. But yeah, 288, 18 for 21, which is not bad at all.
No, it's not. That shows how accurate he is with his throws. He's careful with who he throws to.
Yeah.
Whew. Hey, a game with 65 points scored in it in Green Bay. Yeah, that's impressive, especially as cold as it's been.
Missing Parson on that
Yeah.
defense. But it looks like they might have played a lot of their backups anyway.
Yeah, I think it was second and third string playing mostly for that game. Here we are for Sunday games. Okay. The Philadelphia Eagles took on the Buffalo Bills. Started off fast. Knew it was going to be a tough game. The Eagles prevailed thanks to a missed catch at the end as they went for 2 instead of 1. 13-12 Philadelphia.
You just jumped all the early games to the damn Eagles.
We did do the Saturday games.
No, all the other Sunday games. Eagles is 4:25. You skipped all the 1:00 games.
Well, I'm sorry. On my list, it was top 1.
Oh, your list sucks.
Well, now we got the Eagles out of the way. All right, Cowboys fan. They wanted to hear that news anyway more than the other teams, unless they don't care about Philadelphia. Well, anyway, Eagles won. I know you don't care. I care, though, so we'll get to it. So, therefore, since I already started and I finished it, Eagles won 13-12, 11-5. Of course, they clinched their division with this win and secured the 3rd spot, but they could jump up to number 2 if things domino effect for some other teams.
Yes. Bills, the Bills, I don't know what the hell is going on with the Bills, but they better turn it around quick. They have a chance. Are they even in the playoffs? How are their playoffs looking? Hold on. Okay, they're in.
They're in.
Okay. Now, they need to turn it around this week, which I think they're probably going to play their backups. But
right.
They still need to prove something because
if I'm not
with the way they've been playing, with the way they're playing going into the playoffs, they stand no chance of doing anything in the playoffs. And with their Chiefs not being in there, this is their best opportunity to come out of the AFC.
Yeah. Yeah. It was mostly their running game that was really carrying them. I mean, Cook had 74 yards rushing on 20 carries, and Cooks for Buffalo. He did have 101 yards recepting. The touchdown obviously came from Goddard for the Eagles. So there's your 7 points, and the rest were field goals. Jake actually made his field goals.
Yeah. And there was a lot of running because of the weather. So
yes, the weather was horrible. If y'all remember, that wind was strong.
That was a monsoon. That was a monsoon.
All right. We'll get off of we'll get away from Buffalo and we'll go to the next game, okay? Happy? But we'll still stay in the area because we're going to Cincinnati. Is that okay?
That's fine. You just skipped like all these games.
All right, so we got the Cincinnati Bengals slaughtered the Cardinals 37-14. Joe Cool, Burrow, he did have 305 yards passing, 24 for 31 out of those attempts, and only 2 touchdowns. But man, oh man, Brown, the running back for the Bengals, also had 2 touchdowns himself. So, and rushed for 101 yards.
Crazy game there.
Yeah. Well, they
Definitely
missed
didn't
Joe
expect
most of
them
the
to put it.
season too.
Yeah, well, that's what hurt them earlier. Yeah, but I'm just saying, still didn't expect them to put up that many points.
Nobody does.
That's still a lot of points for them.
It's a lot of points for them, yes. 51 points total in that game for both teams. All right, here we go. And I'm kind of disappointed by this one. All right, so the Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Cleveland, where they had a good chance to actually do something.
Oh, what did he do? So yeah, Steelers went to the Browns, lost 13-6. Steelers were again without J.J. Watts. Browns.
Oh my goodness, man.
Browns did look good. Stop hitting the button. What'd you hit this time?
You don't want to know.
So the Steelers were down, are still missing J.J. Watts. He still was not able to play. They thought he might play, but he did not play, so that hurt them. Sanders looking good under pressure, dealing with everything up there right now with all the craziness going on.
Yeah, he did throw a pick.
Caught a little bit of the highlights. He didn't look bad.
No.
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. Damn. All right, 13-6 Browns over the Steelers.
Yep. Go to the next game, dude. Just go.
Yes.
I talked about it. Go to the next game.
The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. 34-26 Saints. I guess it's a little too late, but hey, they're doing a better job than the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, of course, when I don't pick them.
But they might have the quarterback of the future with this one.
And that's what I'm saying. That just shows that they're starting to come together and gel. Like, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a little too late, but hey, you're right. They are doing it at least. Tyler Shrove.
It's a positive it's a positive to look forward to build for next year.
True.
That's the way I look at it.
True. We'll go to the next one.
Yep.
The Jacksonville Jaguars defeated the Indianapolis Colts 23-17.
Hey, I told you them Jaguars. Lawrence is on a mission.
4. Who would have thought? And they're actually not bad on the road either.
This guy. I've been saying it all year. Watch Jacksonville.
Yeah. They're 6-2 on the road, but 8-8 the Colts had fell to. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Unfortunately, the injuries. Unfortunately for the Colts, injuries caught up with them towards the end of the season instead of the beginning. Yeah. They are talking about Rivers not starting next game and going with the I forget the other guy's name, but the younger quarterback, just to get him some reps since they're out of the playoffs now and stuff, or what, or in whatever. Either way, they're talking about not playing Phillip. Nothing against him, just so they can get.
I was gonna say, I hope they ain't trying to blame Phillips Rivers, because he's sitting at home with his football team at home, and he gets the call to come back to work. He works just to get told that, we're going to sit you for a while. Yeah. I was like, shoot. Well, yeah, he probably got get away from the kids for a little bit. So we have the Buccaneers losing again to the Miami Dolphins, 20-17. What the hell is going on with this team? At the Hard Rock Stadium.
I don't know if you ask the coach, they need better quarterback play.
Oh, so it's Baker's fault?
Apparently.
Must be.
Apparently.
Even though he had 346 yards.
Came out. Yeah, I don't know. Like he would, the press probably twisted it the way he said. He probably said it being sarcastic, and they made it look like
he's bashing.
He was blaming him. You know how they do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That doggone.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on with Tampa. I do not know what's going on with them.
No. Especially when and now you share a 3-way tie with, because their division, anybody could win. Once we get to Monday night, we'll let you know how that scenario works. All right, so we have the division leader of the AFCs with 13-3 record. They're undefeated on the road, 42-10. The New England Patriots defeated the Jets. Now, this quarterback show, Drake May, is that how you say his name? Well, whatever.
May.
It just shows that with a good coach, good players, you're going to succeed, because they're 8-0 on the road. He threw 5 touchdowns, or a total of 5, for only 256 yards, 19 of 21 passing. Go ahead, Joe.
Now, with that 256 yards and 5 touchdowns was in the first half alone. He didn't play the second half.
That's insane.
I watched pretty much most of that game. He just picked them apart. It was just a shooting gallery for him. Literally, he sat the whole second half. He did not.
I mean, I get it. Snap. It's the New York Jets, but damn. And not only that, the guy's brother you just talked about, Diggs, with 6 receptions, 101 yards, and a touchdown. And if I'm not mistaken, he also proposed to Cardi B.
I don't know about proposed, but I know he might not be able to play this week.
Yeah. Because of some news that broke out on something.
He's not arrested. He has an
allegedly.
He's got an arrangement coming in a couple weeks, whatever. Apparently, and I say apparently, this is just what the report is that he apparently just cooked that work for him. He choked him and slapped him. So he's being charged with strangulation and assault or something like that. We'll see what happens with that. It just news broke a couple hours ago, like early the afternoon. So more than a couple hours ago now, but so we'll see what happens with that. That's also why, like, the whole thing with his brother now being released and could go there. It's kind of crazy with everything going on with him now. So we'll see how that all plays out. But yes, it was a crazy. That first half was ridiculous. I did turn it off and checked back, because the score was so lopsided, and was just like, this is ridiculous. I was like, the game's over. I'm going to watch something else. Okay. Moving on to the next game.
The Seattle Seahawks Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead now. Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Panthers and pulling out the win 27-10. No surprise there. Seahawks are just looking good again at the right time. They are in the playoffs.
Yep. That's their 6th straight win for the Seahawks. Also, they still need to beat the 49ers to maintain the number 1 seed.
Yes.
So it's going to be a must win if they want to keep that bye.
We'll see what happens there.
Yep, because it comes to their division now. Yep.
Oh.
This is the time when it gets exciting. Yep. Sam Darnold, 147 yards passing with 1 TD. And so we'll keep it going for the New York Giants taking on the Raiders. Shout out to Chris Berman. 34-10. The Giants with a W. Not really much to say there.
2 bad teams. One looked better than the other.
Yep.
Keep going.
And speaking of the 49ers, they maintained and defeated the Chicago Bears, the Care Bears, 42-38. That was a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
Dude, that's 80 points scored between both teams.
That's a good game, though. That's a fun game.
Yes, it was. Christian McCaffrey with 140 yards and a TD, but Williams with 330 yards added 2 touchdowns to that from him then.
Now, bad news for the Bears coming out of that game. Their linebacker, Noah Swell, tore his Achilles.
A lot of Achilles injuries have been happening in a lot of sports lately.
Yes.
I wonder if it's the shoes.
Probably. Who knows? It could be a lot of different things.
But I'm just saying, it could be the new material in half of these shoes are being made because a lot of Achilles injuries have been happening in all sports, not just football, not just basketball.
No, you're 100. That's 100%. The last few years have been bad with it. That and ACLs.
Yeah.
Which could also be to do with shoes.
Yeah.
Don't know. I know they're doing studies they're looking into it, trying to figure it out. So we'll see what they come up with and what they released anyway. So that would bring us to Monday Night Football. We got the Rams traveling to hot Atlanta and losing to the Falcons, 27-24. Definitely did not see the Falcons pulling out a win against the Rams, even at home. Yeah, and that is with the Rams starting their starters too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with that record, as mentioned before, B. Robinson, who always been performing very well on Monday nights, which have been the big games. He had 22 carries, 195 yards, and a touchdown. It's just a little too late for them. But with this win for the Falcons, it's anybody's race for their division in the South. In other words, even though they're 7-9, a couple teams losing could squeak them in as a wild card team. Not wild card, to actually take their division, take the South Division. That's what I meant.
The Panthers, the Bucks, and The Falcons.
The Falcons. That's crazy. And then the Rams are in a situation too because they're sitting in the 6th seed right now, but they could get bounced out with a good winning record if their dominoes don't fall with the 49ers and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so for the Falcons to get in, to take it, they need the Panthers. They need to win, and the Panthers and the Bucks
to lose.
No, they still. No, I don't think they would get in. Hold on. So that'd make the Panthers 8 and 9. That would make them 8 and 9. That would make them. Actually, I think the Panthers take it because didn't the Panthers beat them both times, or they split?
Nope. Atlanta has the advantage over the Panthers.
Because of the points. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's what I was saying because I know they go by the head-to-head matchup, then they go to points.
Yep. Especially if they split.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they look at the record, and then that's why I was like, wait, did the Panthers beat them both times, or did they split this year? But they did split. So then they look at the points, and the points for the Falcons take it right now.
Yep.
Unless the Panthers blow up in the next game.
You never know.
And
anything could happen on any given Sunday.
But they would still have to lose.
People probably tired of me saying that.
But so that wraps up last week's review. Let's quickly try to run through
the last week of the regular season of football, aka this Sunday is my birthday, the 4th. Turning 45 for those wondering. I'll be the 45. Okay, so Saturday. No, there is no games Thursday due to it being New Year's Day.
Yep, that's good.
So Saturday, the 3rd, we have the Panthers taking on the Buccaneers.
Well, that don't favor Atlanta much.
No.
Panthers, let's go. I know I usually go Bucks, but I'm going Panthers with the way everything's been going on down there.
I'm going to keep hope alive with them being home. So Tampa Bay for me. Call me idiotic, but I'm going to take my chance with them.
No problem with that. Moving on to the second game on Saturday night at 8. We got the Seahawks and the 49ers going head-to-head. I don't even want to pick a team. I just want to watch it because I know it's going to be a good
It's going to be a slobber knocker, I'll tell you what. But I'm going to go with the 49ers. Thank you, cuz. He's saying it in advance. 49ers.
Yep. I will go 49ers also, especially because they're home.
This is when they're the most dangerous team, in my opinion. Everybody's coming back, except the ones that were out with the Travis injuries, but they're just coming back at the right time.
Well, hopefully they'll have Kittles because they didn't have him this week. Kittles didn't play this week.
He didn't? I thought he did. No, he didn't. You're right.
No,
you're right.
They thought he was supposed to, and then last minute he
scratched him.
Like something, he got sick or something. So hopefully he should be. Yeah, so he should hopefully be there next for this week's game. Moving on to Sunday's games. I got first on my list. We got the Colts traveling to the Texans. I'm gonna go with Houston at home over the Colts, especially if they're not playing Phillips. What's your pick there, sir? Hello. Texans
Wait,
over and Colts.
did we
Texans and
skip the
Colts.
Atlanta game?
No, just I went there on my list. Just go. My list's different than yours. Just pick a team.
Oh, what was the
You were
team?
not paying attention. I said Texans and the Colts.
Oh, you
I
said the
picked
Texans.
Texans.
Well, this is no brainer, man. It's the Texans.
Okay.
You got on me for starting on a Sunday afternoon game. And you, first of all, I was double checking about the whole Kittles situation. You are right. He did
We
not
did
play.
we did both Saturday games, so I moved to a 1:00 Sunday game. That
Oh,
was
yeah, I
Colts
did.
versus Texans.
Okay. Well, then
And now I'm
how
going to move to
about
the
since
next.
we?
Go
All right.
ahead.
Well, who's the next one on your list?
The Battle of Ohio.
The Battle of
Browns
Ohio.
The Browns
The
traveling to the
Clowns
Bengals.
and the Tigers and the Browns. So we got Tigers and Dogs.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals at home.
I'm going with the Bengals as well.
Not against Sanders, but the rest of your team is just you guys are
You need more help, buddy.
Yeah, so go ahead. Where do you want to go now, sir?
All right, like I've been wanting to do, Atlanta against the New Orleans Saints. In Atlanta.
I'm going Saints.
Oh!
I'm going to go Saints for the upset.
Saints for the upset. Well, as important as this game is, I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think B. Robinson's going to just try to have a field day on that D.
Hey, I'm just going for an upset. Let's go.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Now I'm curious on who you have next.
Which one you going to?
No, I want to see which one you got next.
My list takes me to the Packers versus Vikings.
Okay, we're on the same page now.
And I'm gonna go Vikings at home right now. Because I don't think I think the Packers clinched, so they're not worried, so they'll probably sit a lot of people again.
I'm still gonna go with the Packers just because I think because of that tie, I think they would rather be more secure than take a chance.
Yeah, well, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, I haven't seen anything about if Love is playing yet or not, so that makes a big difference for that game. but I'll stay with the Vikings for now at home.
Okay.
Next on your list,
for those
sir.
who are wondering why because we both got different sites up. That's the issue on what we're talking about and why we have different things we're looking at. Because mine has his Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants.
Cowboys.
I'm not even going to take a chance again for an upset. I'm going with the Cowboys too.
As much as I don't even want to cheer or pick them anymore for anything because of fucking Jerry Jones. Yeah,
good old Jerry. If you ever need something messed up, there you go. Jerry Jones is the reason to go for.
Okay, and we'll move on to our last Sunday 1:00 game, and that's the Titans going to Jacksonville. And you know where I'm going because I'm going with my team that I've been with, the Jags.
I'm going with the Jags too. I'm taking your word for it for this one.
Yeah, Titans over the Jags. Yeah, not happening. So definitely the Jags at home.
All right. What about the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jets?
Buffalo, hopefully.
Damn, 98% to defeat the Jets. Some of these odd predictions is
See,
crazy.
and that's why I didn't
Yes,
pick Green Bay.
I figured you're right, Phil, that Love is going to sit. He should. Willis didn't do half bad in the last game. All right, the Bears.
But
The Bears taking on Detroit Lions.
let's go Bears at
Let's
home.
go Bears.
Especially after such a close loss last week.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they start
All
sitting
right.
players. So I still go with the Bears.
You still go with the Bears? You think
Yep.
they're going to sit
I'll stick with the Bears.
Williams?
He may start, but I think they'll end up sitting him, especially if they get a lead.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair game.
Especially since they've clinched already. Why chance it? You don't more than you have to.
Yeah, more than you have to. The Denver Broncos are home in the Mile High, taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
Bronc at home.
I want to say that too, just because they seem like they're hanging tough. That's the only reason. I got no other reason. All right. Well, you got one team battling to keep the first draft pick, and that's the Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in Las Vegas.
I don't even know who to pick here.
I'm going Chiefs because the Raiders are trying to keep that number one spot for the draft.
I'll go Chiefs. It doesn't matter either way. But yeah, I'll go Chiefs.
Okay. The Los Angeles Rams are home against the Arizona Cardinals.
I'll go Rams.
I'm going Rams just because they need this victory.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only reason. I don't see them sitting their starters unless the other games ahead of them finish beforehand and they find out. Yeah. The New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Patriots, even if they do sit, Patriots.
Okay. I agree. Because you got a team that has nothing to lose for, so.
Yeah.
And the Washington Commanders come to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles.
Boo on both.
Boo on both, which is fair. I'm not gonna snap. I'm gonna say, well, it's a given because I'm an Eagles fan. I'm not gonna say Washington is gonna beat the Eagles. No. So I'm going Philadelphia.
I gotta go Philly.
It hurting to say that.
Hey, I gotta go Philly.
All right. You still survived just by saying that. Don't worry. And Sunday night's game is the Baltimore Ravens.
The Bears coach.
Bears coach.
Apparently, the Bears coach is saying that the starters are going to start.
Oh, yeah. So you definitely want the Bears. The Bears. The Care Bears.
Yep. Yeah. Sunday night game. There's no Monday night game.
No.
Sunday night game is the last game of the regular season.
Yep, and it's an important one.
And yes, it is for both teams. The Baltimore Ravens traveling to Pittsburgh. That's going to be a battle. Not sure what's going on with JJ Watt yet. He's still day to day. Ravens got something to prove. I'm going Baltimore.
Without TJ Watt, in Baltimore. No. I'm going to stay true. Steelers. It pains me to say it, but I'm going to stick with my choice.
And nothing wrong with that.
So that is our wrap up for the final week of the NFL. Regular season, I should say.
Yeah. We'll have one more review and then we'll start picking our playoff picks and go from there. With that, with the NFL season wrapping up, let's move on to NHL real quick.
Yeah.
Not much going on. Trade wise, other than no big name trades, nothing really to talk about. There was a couple like center for center, like fourth liner that nobody really knows your name, unfortunately. Nothing against them, not saying they're not good players. But looking at the standings, we still have Detroit in second place in the East behind the Hurricanes, with the Lightning and Islanders topping out the fourth, with the Flyers not far behind in fifth. Or no, in sixth. Sorry, sixth. Tied with the Capitals points. So they're looking good. Looking good with the rebuild. I've watched a couple games, and both games that I've watched, they looked really, really good. Kudos to Tocchet for putting that young team together and getting them going. And I know they brought in Zegras from the Ducks, and he's looked really good this year. And I know the Ducks player team, like fan base, was complaining that he doesn't play defense and doesn't hustle, but he's been good this year with Tocchet and everybody. So, hey, sometimes it comes to the coaches and the environment you're in.
Absolutely.
So kudos to them. Moving on to the West. Of course, still at the top, because they're at the top of the whole league with 29, 2-7. They're on a wait, hold on. This can't be updated. This looks wrong.
It looks wrong?
Yeah, it looks like the same record they had last week. Well, they didn't play many games, so that might be. Because no, they got more wins. But they're like on a 8-game winning streak plus whatever. Then you got who do we have you got the Stars coming in second in the West, and then you got the Oilers finally making it up there, and in the third, followed by the Golden Knights. Colorado is just looking great, but they do have some awesome, great players with McKinnon, Lagensaw, McCarr. I think they have Burns. They have Nathan Nieder. They got a good team up there. Still surprised at how good they're doing, because they still only have 2 losses in regulation with playing 38 games. We're almost halfway through the season and only have 2 games in regulations lost.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. And for the Flyer fans, yes, Flyers play tonight at 10. There's not many games on today. So the games today you have playing right now, you have the Canadiens, Montreal Canadiens at the Florida Panthers, 0-0, pretty much at the end of the first. You have the Carolina Hurricanes playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's up 3-0 at the end of the first. Holy crap.
New
Jersey Devils playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs winning 1-0 at the first. At 8:30, you got the Islanders, New York Islanders facing the Chicago Blackhawks at Chicago's home, and then you have the Flyers at 10. And the reason they're at 10 is because they're out in Vancouver. That should be a good game, especially now that they don't have Quinn Hughes out there no more. But that'll wrap up NHL news. Don't really have nothing for baseball. I kind of slacked this week. I kind of took off for the weekend. Didn't follow a whole lot of it.
Well, baseball really doesn't pick up until January with a lot of the new signings and everything for free agency. So,
there's been a couple in the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like the big.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oops.
All right.
Going that before you do NBA, I'll just hit WNBA. Still nothing coming up with their thing. We have 10 days left. Now Rival, the other league that happens on the off season, is getting ready to start. Where some of these players are playing in, and they will make good money playing in that, but they still want the WNBA. They still got to figure this out.
Yeah, which they should.
They still got to figure this out because Rivals it's like an 8-week tournament, 3-on-3. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks
or so.
Yep. All right, so go ahead and get on with them. Rest of the NBA now.
All right. So nothing much really fully changed in the NBA. The Detroit Pistons still lead the way, 24-8, still the top dogs in the East. Behind them by 1 game is the New York Knicks, 23-9. The Boston Celtics, for you Celtics fans, they're 19-12, 4.5 games behind first place, closing in on the end of the year of 2025. I mean, the Raptors are in 4th, Orlando Magic's in 5th. And Miami Heat in 6th. If you notice, I did not say your beloved Sixers. Sixers actually play tonight after falling 3 games on a 3-game skid. They play against the Memphis Grizzlies to hopefully end their streak, and you can catch that game on NBC at 8 o'clock. The Boston Celtics are playing as well in Utah. And the night game, for those who are LeBron fans, the Lakers play late tonight, 10:30, against Detroit, the East's leading team. Now, heading to the West, your Oklahoma City Thunder ain't as dominant as they once be, but they are on a 2-game winning streak at 28-5. The San Antonio Spurs are in 2nd place in the West at 23-9. The Denver Nuggets, who just happened to lose last night to the Miami Heat, and also Jokic got injured that game, messed up his knee. So prayers out to him. 5.5 games back in the lead at 22-10. The Rockets are also 20-10, but they're a game behind. The Lakers are 20-10 in 5th place, and the Timberwolves are in 6th place. For those who are Steph Curry fans, they're sitting at the 8th place, which would have been the play-in game if the playoffs started today. And NBA news for those Atlanta Hawks fans, Kristaps Porzingis, who had an illness, is supposed to return tonight. Supposed to return, pretty much. Suns guard Jalen Green was fined. Now, when it comes to press conferences, especially if it's like a teammate or something, and you use profanity and get caught, he got fined $25,000 for that during the post-game interview. And that's pretty much all I have for the meantime for the NBA. And also, if you have any snippets and you want to know something else, by all means, hop on in. Now, Josh, that covers the NBA, my favorite sport. But I do want to ask you, just Josh, because you are just Josh. um, what is a top moment in sports or just in general that you remember in 2025 this past year?
Sports and stuff. Well, a highlight. I don't know about highlight. I can tell you something that ticked me off.
Hey,
Jerry Jones, especially getting rid of Parson.
that
You know
is
where
a
that was
highlight.
I know it's a highlight for everyone else because everyone loves bringing it up to get me all worked up and get me going again. Everyone
I'm not
finds it
gonna
funny.
lie. That is a dumb move. That is a fully
Yes.
dumb move. And whatever you do, make sure you do not trade him to the Eagles. He is not
Yeah.
allowed to go to the Eagles if you take him.
Yes, and that's a highlight too, to put that in his contract that they are not allowed to trade him to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh my goodness.
See, I didn't. Sports for me in the last, especially sport. I'm just looking at the sports part real quick. Last year hasn't been really like good highlights for me as a fan. My teams are kind of on slumps right now, but that's okay. Dallas is one thing. Detroit, I know we're in a rebuild, but we're getting there. We should be there soon. We talked about that, Chris. We talked about John Cena. Go to our channel. There's a video up. Go watch it and like it and comment. But definitely as a sports fan, I guess starting the show would be a good highlight for me.
There you go.
Doing this has definitely been a highlight. It's giving me something to look forward to every week. Definitely look forward to it. Definitely having a lot of fun doing it. Definitely because of the person I'm doing it with. That helps. But it's just been a lot of fun with doing this, and it's got me back in the sports a little bit more than I have been recently. Which isn't a bad thing. It's definitely a good thing, but I'm not letting it control me. I just pay attention more and look at stuff more. So throw it back at you, Will. How about you, sir?
All right. I got two. And you did actually put a smile on my face because personal, I would say doing the show on here with you because it is fun. And I got to know, even though we always talked here and there, I actually really got to know you a lot. And you really became a close friend of mine. Like I said, a brother to me too. Also, shout out to Willie Tiny, L.A. Willie. Yeah, shoot out to the Three Wheels of Wrestling podcast as well. Because you're my family as well. And even though we backed up a little bit and this show has really filled that hole, I'm still a Three Wheels of Wrestling participant, brothers in arms. We just blended it well. This one I get to talk more about everything else. And sports wise, oh man, sports wise, I'm going to actually go on a limb here because the John Cena thing was an emotional roller coaster because you love him or hate him. It was an end for someone's journey. But mine was actually, I could say the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl, but
That's an
I'm
easy
not,
answer.
but
That's
I'm
an
not going
easy
to
answer.
go that route. I actually want to say the Oklahoma City Thunder winning the NBA Finals. And the reason why is because to me, for a league that is so with superstars and stuff like that, it shows that to me, they actually still did it the way how the San Antonio Spurs did it in the late 90s, early 2000s. Through the draft and stayed with their team, their top players. And that's exactly what the Oklahoma City Thunder did, especially with all the trades they got and everything for even acquiring SGA, which led to a lot of the players there. But the atmosphere of that city, as well as that former city being the Seattle Supersonics, it was something that just showed that basketball is still basketball if you do the right things in the draft, get the right players, the right leadership. And the thing is, the right leadership, I do mean SGA, even though they consider him a superstar, he talks to even the player at the end of the bench as if he's part of that whole team is a family. And to me, that's what sports need to be more about. And instead of just about the money and how many trophies you have, how many awards you have, that team alone shows a true camaraderie as a team. When one player gets interviewed, the whole team is behind that person for the interview. And to me, that's a key moment for me in 2025, sports related. So, yeah. Yeah. And of course, all the fans, for you, you're helping our channel grow. You're making Josh's work a little easier by branching out to other circuits and stuff. And thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, definitely thank you guys for coming and watching us every week, hanging out. I don't even want to say watch, but coming hanging out with us. Because like I say, my thing with it is I want it to feel like just friends hanging out, talking sports, not a show where we're trying to, what are you doing?
Just being silly, man.
I don't want it to be just a stats show because you can go watch that anywhere.
Yeah, you hanging out with us.
I'm doing the D-Lo. Get my bobblehead on. But no, we appreciate you guys, all you guys, for coming and hanging out with us every week. It's so much fun.
Yes. And stick with us because 2026, you never know who might pop up. You never know what might happen. Who knows? Might be more of a better discussion. Ooh,
yeah, we have some stuff. We have some stuff in the works that we're working on.
Yes, my Undertaker. Sorry, I can't do a voice.
That's hard to do. I'm not even going to attempt it. But yeah,
I tried.
Yeah,
thank you.
Like you said, we definitely have some stuff in the works. Some stuff with this show and maybe some other stuff. But hopefully making them announcements soon of any changes and stuff coming up.
Yes. I know. It's the grays, man. I'm trying to make sure I might have to start Rogaine it and get some black back.
Yeah. I got it too, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but you got a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm strictly going grays. I'm looking at myself now. I'm trying to still be pretty. I'm so pretty. Might have to start talking like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, gotta be pretty. Float like a butterfly, stink like a bee. Yeah.
Thanks for the kind words, Phil.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so this is another great episode of the JJW Sports Chat. I'm Will the Thrill.
I'm just Josh, and as always, thanks for coming and hanging out. Hit that like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace. And Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year's, everybody. And I lost my mouse. Have fun, stay
my
safe.
friends, as
Stay-
we forgot to read. I don't know the words.
Everybody stay safe for the holidays, for New Year's. Stay
Definitely.
safe.
Don't
Party
drink
it up,
too
but
much.
stay safe. I don't drink, so they ain't got to worry about that. But for all my tokers out there, let's go. We toke, but they drink.